Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? I know it's been a while since I've been on here. There's a reason for that. One, I keep getting strikes. Don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't even know how long y'all going to be here because we are at that point now. Everything I've warned you about, everything I've been saying, well, they have went full retard. And when I say full retard, I'm talking about NATO, the globalists, the Davos group, um, even the United States government, Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, pedophile Joe, pedo Joe, Hitler Joe, whatever y'all want to call him. I mean, that's basically where we at now. All right. So I'm coming at you not to scare you, but I want y'all to be alert because no one is telling y'all this. You turn on the TV, mainstream media, they ain't saying a damn thing about this. They're not saying nothing. Not a damn thing. But you know what? I'm going to just say this. Thank you. Thank y'all for coming out to the Gorilla Thinking Project. I want to thank you so much. I know I haven't been here in a while. There's a reason, but I'm glad whoever's tuning in to this, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. But let's get into this one little video and we're going to be back. How about that? Let's do that for a minute. Let's go to that.
InfoWars. Tomorrow's news today.
Yep.
SAC, this is Crystal Palace. NORAD has declared DEFCON 3. Scramble all alert aircraft.
I repeat, scramble all alert aircraft.
The Whopper spends all its time thinking about World War III.
Target selection complete. Time on target sequence complete.
22 Typhoon-class submarines departing Petropavlovsk, turning southbound at Nordkap, bearing 095 degrees.
Radar reports 2 unknown tracks are penetrating the Alaskan air defense zone.
From the front lines of the information war.
Flush the bombers, get the subs in launch mode. We are at DEFCON 1.
Are you prepared to destroy the enemy?
You betcha.
Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic.
We'll keep control, but we'll keep it here at the top where it belongs.
3, 2, 1. Impact.
Shall we play a game?
How about global thermonuclear war?
Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's Alex Jones.
All units confirm weapons targeted and ready, awaiting launch codes.
We are in a launch mode.
Do you really believe that the enemy would attack without provocation?
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
We're in. Russians are still denying everything, sir. We have a Soviet submarine launch detection.
I wish I didn't know about any of this. I wish I was like everybody else.
Strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
The bottom line on nuclear weapons is that when the president gives the order, it must be followed. There's about 4 minutes between the order being given and the people responsible for launching nuclear weapons to do so. As president, I will make it clear that the United States will treat cyber attacks just like any other attack. We will be ready with serious political, economic, and military responses.
They're voting for peace on planet Earth if they vote for Trump. But if they vote for Hillary,
It's war.
We came, we saw, he died.
With her, you'll end up in World War III.
I want the Iranians to know that if I'm the president, we will attack Iran.
Right now, Senator, for us to control all of the airspace in Syria would require us to go to war against Syria and Russia.
The U.S. military has just raised the threat level to DEFCON 2. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is still threatening Russia with military action following unconfirmed reports of further hacking. It's like she's not even concerned about the repercussions.
Of course
Hang on,
not,
guys.
because she's...
Look, there's a really loud noise.
All right, looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll try to get Leanne back on in a few minutes.
When the president gives the order, it must be followed.
So tell me, is that what you want? Is that what you want? And the only reason why I say that is because y'all have not been calling your politicians. You have not been calling, hell, the White House. De-escalate this. You need to understand something. Vladimir Putin just sent 300,000 reservist troops to the border of Russia and Ukraine. This is escalating. It's escalating very bad. I don't know what to tell you. I'm damn near scared. This is getting real serious. You know, let me stop staring because I'm in deep thought. What I'm saying is that, excuse me, I've been warning y'all for almost a damn year. This Ukraine and Russia thing, I've been warning y'all for damn near 7 months that this will escalate. I feel like Russia fell into the trap. Vladimir Putin fell into the sucking trap. But he had no choice. We lied to him with the treaties. NATO lied to him with the treaties. And they just surrounded Russia. I mean, you got him to a point where he just got to do what he got to do. If it means blowing up the damn planet, then that's what he gonna do. I got some military friends. I got some friends in the special forces and all that. And some of them are scared, but they can't say nothing. And then you got some arrogant mother suckers out here that just think that, hell yeah, you betcha, just like in the video. Hell yeah, you betcha. Not realizing that there's a good 85, 87% chance your ass is going to be burnt to a crisp. Your family is going to be burnt to a crisp. Why take the chance? Why think that you have a better option to fight this? And even if you did have a better option to fight this, what about us? The civilians. Let me go ahead and put you on game for a minute. Let me put you on game. For all you, some of y'all, not all y'all, some of you arrogant folks out here. Let me tell y'all something. Did you know that Russia supplied their people with fallout shelters? Did you know that the Russian government Vladimir Putin, supplied them with underground bunkers. So who has a better chance of survival if this all breaks off? Come on, smart man. Come on, smart lady. I'm not talking to people who follow me or better yet, who watches some of the skits. And let me say this too. Shout out to Infowars.com, band.video.com. Some of y'all don't go to that, so I'm going to post whatever I can to get them exposed to some of the news, because they the only ones that's on point. Nobody else is talking about this. MSNBC, CNN, C-SPAN, they stank asses ain't even talking about the point of going to war. And if they do talk about war, they talk as if it's minute. Growing up as a kid, that's one thing I used to worry about. As a kid at 12 years old. At 12 years old, I'm sitting here talking, just looking at the news, looking at my father and my mother, and going like, is there any chance that this can happen? During the Cold War. During the Reagan era. Hell, even before that. In 1985 till 1995, I'm sitting here growing up as a teenager, knowing more about nuclear war than anybody else. You think that shit's cool? That shit ain't cool, but at the same time, I had to do what I had to do as far as learning as a child. Every other kid just playing football, basketball, and I'm the only cat in the corner going like, man, I'm looking at the sun. It's hot as hell out here. What if that was a nuke? What if things just pop off? We ain't gonna get no warning. We might get a horn, but it's damn near too late. So again, who has a better survival rate? The Russians. Mother Russia. You pushing these folks back to a corner. What do you expect them to think about and do? Ain't nobody, no politician on the United States side, no delegate or whatever you hell you want to call them at NATO, which I think NATO's are full of shit. Yeah, I said it. What? NATO, our government, no politician, no congressman, except Marjorie Taylor Greene. Shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz. I'm trying to think of all of them. John Jones. Oh, is that the wrestler? I mean, the UFC. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Look them up. Ron Johnson. Only a handful of Republicans are speaking out saying, man, we need to de-escalate this damn war. What the hell y'all thinking about? Nuclear war? Really? Everybody's going to be wiped out. Everybody. Ain't nobody talking about it. No news agencies are talking about it. And if you talk about it, the only people that's talking about it is on terrestrial radio, on the internet. People who don't have 1 billion followers like me. Only ones talking about, hey, let's de-escalate this. I don't want nuclear war. Oh, we gonna beat the Russians. So we gonna knock them out. Nah. In case you didn't know, I mean, they have better advanced nuclear weapons than we do, from what I'm understanding from my research. I mean, unless you can go Mach 9 and Mach 10, they gonna hit us before we hit them. And if you don't know what Mach means, look it up. Mach 9, Mach 10. It's all about the speed, baby. And they got it. They got it. We are being the villains right now. We are being evil. NATO, United States government, we need to chill, man. Why we can't have peace and love? Peace and love, man. Procreate. That's what it's all about. Peace and love. And I'm going to call him out again. Raphael Warnock, Christian, Ebenezer Baptist Church, talk trash on January 14th during the King holiday. Yeah, I said trash. Fight me. Anyway, think about it. Even he voted for this Ukraine money to be sent over there. $80 billion. And I heard they just did another $70 billion more dollars and then another billion. It's like 3 times they done did it. And he voted every time. Asahov. I don't know his name. Every Democrat. Every single Democrat. Let me say that again. Every single Democrat voted to send more money over there. Not only that, them damn rhinos, Republicans, man, get them damn rhino Republicans out here. I mean, get them out of Congress, get them out. Get their asses out. They finna, man, get them out. Them old ass people, man, I don't understand. I guess some old ass people know they're gonna die soon. Might as well let everybody damn die. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in Christianity. What's going on? Yeah, I called you out, rhinos. And there's a damn lot of y'all. We need to reconform everything. But what I'm saying to you is the Democratic Party is basically pushing the New World Order. They pushing this globalism. And on top of that, they pushing a war that gonna get all us killed. And those Republicans, the rhino Republicans, you know who they are. And if you don't know who they are, the best thing to do, like I do, that I be trying to tell you guys, is to get on the internet. Look up a bill. Go through it. Find out who voted for it. If you don't like a bill that they voted for, them the ones you target. And when I say target, I don't mean target violently. You target to vote them out. You target them to call them and say, hey, man, I'm looking online and I see that you did this, you did that. What the hell is going on, bruh? Why did you vote for that? They just voted last week to not keep our schools safe. So you can't do little things to help save our children in these public schools. I really want to take my kids out of school and put them in private school. Better yet, I can't afford it. I ain't rich like that. Plus, YouTube ain't give me no money. Nobody ain't give me no money. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that. So I got to homeschool. But these folks done voted. They voted not to progress in the bill. They vetoed the bill. Excuse me, that's the word. They vetoed. It's the Safe School Act. So y'all might want to look that up. The Safe School Act. And find out who vetoed it. Just vetoed it. It was all Democrats. All of them. Ted Cruz, he was pissed off about it. And I don't agree with everything Ted Cruz out of Texas say. Because Ted Cruz scares me sometimes. Sometimes he does 75% good and the other 30% scares the shit out of me. Like Ukraine. Yeah. Ukraine. Yeah, I'm calling you out, bro. Why did you vote, man? To bring all that money, send all that money over there. Yeah. Uh-huh. We got words, bro. We got words. Bet that. Anyway, guys, it's 10 minutes to midnight, man. I know I can sit here and say, pray, get on your knees and pray to the Lord that this don't pop off. Dear God, please don't let this pop off. I can say that, get right. I can say that. How many of y'all doing it? I mean, seriously. How many of y'all doing it? And don't get me wrong now. I'm pointing the finger at y'all, but then I'm pointing about 10 more at mine. I don't want to say ass, but yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm pointing about 10 at me. I'm not perfect. If you seen all my videos, I always say, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to get there, but God didn't make us perfect. If he was perfect, we wouldn't need him. Think about that for a minute. These folks ain't playing. They want to destroy you. And the only people that's not worried about being destroyed are the multimillionaires, the billionaires. They got their army redoubts. They got their underground bunkers. They chilling on the islands. They don't have to worry about the radiation fallout. And if they do, they got all the supplies there that'll take care of them for the next 10 years. Even prostitutes. Okay, let me rephrase that. Chicks that they can sleep with when they get tired of they wives or whoever. So when you millionaires, I done peep game on y'all. I done did a lot of research on you millionaires and billionaires. I know what y'all doing. This is my niece. Oh, this is my cousin. This is my younger cousin. Yeah, She gonna be standing over there in the other room. Yeah. Yeah, for real. For real. Yeah, we got the same. Her uncle. Yeah. My uncle. Yeah. We already know, man. Don't play that shit. We got. Okay, Jeff Bezos. Dog. Come on, man. Jeff Bezos. Trust me. I know you, dog. Who else? You want me? I can call some more folks out. I'm not, though. I'm not. But I have a beef with the Democrat Party now. Y'all played me for almost damn 20 years. Y'all played me hard. And I woke the hell up. Y'all not finna play me no more. And so I'm going to do my best to wake up my peoples. Okay. If you don't remember the joke, I'm not going to remind you right now. But anyway, people. I mean, I may not wake up everybody, but at least I can wake up one or two. We are at a war. It's a psychological war. It is a godly war that we dealing with. But at the same time, they feel like, well, hell, if we're going to lose, we're going to just manipulate Mother Russia and we're going to piss them off with NATO and our government. Because we know Russia, when they got their backs to the wall, they're going to just do whatever. It's not right. That's not cool. So I'm going to say it again. Vote these motherfuckers out. If we get that far. If we still here. The New World Order is not playing. And you know what? Matter of fact, I've been reading this book. Guys, please. You have got to get this book. You know what I mean? Y'all have got to get this book. The Great Reset. This book right here, let me tell you something, y'all. Sorry about that. Let me tell y'all something right here, y'all. This book right here. Fire. I just started reading it yesterday. I'm only on page 50. But right here. Get the book, y'all. Okay, let me stop talking like that. Because y'all going to try to move. You Democrats that's running from y'all states, California, New York, y'all going to come down here and y'all going to think y'all can say that around here and get hurt. Okay? You can't. We know the difference. Just like a Jamaican know if you really Jamaican speaking patois and you come down here or you speak French Creole, we know. So don't do that. Anyway, y'all need to get that book. The Great Reset by Alex Jones. Shout out to Alex Jones. He's going through a lot right now. He's going through a lot. But when you on point and when you tell them the truth, you know, they come after you. So I'm too poor. I don't got no money, so I know they can't. You know, I ain't going to say that. Like I said, I've been chilling. I ain't been coming on here a lot. So, to get off that, you know what? Bump all that, man. You know what? I got something better for you. Check this out. Check this out, because I'm telling you. This is what it's all about. They ain't worried because they billionaires and millionaires, government officials. They don't care. You know why they don't care? I'm going to tell you why. Check this out. You don't get it. You don't get it. Check this out.
With our government guilty of pushing a deadly experimental vaccine, robbing the nation of its wealth, and starting a war with Russia, who has a superior nuclear weapons arsenal, one has to ask, be it angry mobs or atom bombs, where do these crooks plan on escaping the fallout?
Denver is now handing out free bug-out bags to help you just in case you run into emergency. Lisa, all right, I asked you last time. I need to know the checklist of everything I got to put in my bug-out bag.
Toilet paper, paper towels, toilet paper, paper towels. We've got cotton balls, 2 opportunities to get these free emergency preparedness bags. So really an important effort, especially when we're talking about severe weather.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to go and get those bags, but for people who maybe can't make it out there, is there anything in there that's, too tough that you couldn't just put one of those together yourself?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could easily put together yourself. I mean, if you got any extra cotton balls, paper towels, toilet paper.
The city of Denver is letting the locals know they should be prepared for an unexpected order to get out of town in a hurry. And many people are connecting dots between this and the Denver International Airport. The Denver International Airport has long been rumored to be sitting atop an underground military base built deep beneath the surface and connected to several other underground bases. These rumors are the result of several interesting facts. From 1995 until he was found dead a year later, Phil Schneider gave dozens of lectures claiming to be a geological engineer hired to build deep underground military bases, known as DUMBs, for the U.S. government. His father was Captain Oscar Schneider, a former Nazi stationed in Florida working black operations for naval intelligence. Phil Schneider was showing samples of what he claimed were unknown exotic metals. He provided maps of the underground DUMBs and showed off dramatic scars that he claimed were from a violent skirmish with a non-human species deep underground. In January of 1996, Schneider was found dead in his home, days after he mysteriously died of strangulation. Investigations were never completed, and it was ruled a suicide. His evidence went missing. Before he died, Phil Schneider used his clearance to take investigative author Alex Christopher into the top underground levels of the Denver airport, where they took pictures of a long road heading off to multiple destinations. Built upon 53 square miles of land, 25 miles from downtown, the Denver airport was billions of dollars over budget. Different contractors were hired for each section, some of whom have come forward and claimed it would take days to show you what's down there. Inside the otherwise unimpressive airport, there is a capstone with cryptic Illuminati and Masonic imagery, marking a time capsule buried beneath, to be opened in 2094. The airport opened with a famous 4-piece mural depicting biological warfare, death and destruction, the surrender of all national sovereignty, and the emergence of a new religion. On the floor, for no apparent reason, is what appears to be the symbol for gold and silver in a mining cart, AUAG, which is also the abbreviation for a deadly strain of hepatitis discovered in 1965. Outside on the surface, the runways form the shape of a swastika, and passengers are greeted by what has become known as Blucifer, a 32-foot horse with glowing red eyes that reportedly killed its creator when a piece of the sculpture came loose and severed an artery in his leg. This is why many people are talking about Denver's bug-out bag program, which is good, because now that we know who the people committing these historic crimes against humanity are, we can't just let them slip away into some hole somewhere. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Yeah. So, you see? So Denver, Colorado, they're giving their people bug-out bags. I don't think bug-out bags going to do it if a damn plane or a sea of fire coming at you. Unless you got a bunker. Unless you have a gas mask that can handle radiation. Something to think about. Something to think about. But I do appreciate that, though, for Denver. But then again, what about the rest of us? What about the rest of us? You got special skills? You got special skills, huh? Construction, nuclear physicists, mechanics, whatever. Okay. You might have a chance if you work for the government. Huh? Army Corps of Engineers. Huh? Yeah, you might be saved because you got to be able to rebuild. So it is true, folks. I'm not going to say I've been there. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, I'm not finna lie to you. But I have seen some construction of underground bunkers. They call it something else. Yeah, they call it something else. I ain't stupid. I ain't stupid. And about 350 other guys that I know, they ain't stupid. They know. And guess what? If it pops off, if I can get there, I'm going to get there. It'd probably be a shootout because they ain't finna let the regular folk. You know what? Anyway, let's talk about something else. They lying to you. Yes, they do have underground bunkers. They have tunnels that connect. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, that's way above my pay grade, shouter. Way above it. Okay, so, but I'm telling you, they're there. And if you got it going on, you're a government official, you're a politician, top-ranking politician. Y'all know. That's why y'all ain't saying nothing. That's why y'all ain't talking, because y'all think y'all safe. You ain't going to be able to save everybody, politicians. Your grandma, your great-grandma and grandfather, your nieces and nephews. You think. But when they tell you, when it pops off, only you and your wife and your kids, maybe your kids. Only you. How you going to feel when they say only you and your wife and kids at the crib don't know what's going on? How you going to feel, politicians? How you going to feel, you millionaires? Now you right back with me. You in the same boat with us. Your money ain't going to mean shit. Excuse me for cussing. But I had to go there. So, let's move on. Even though this is a serious topic, let's move on. So I'm going to say it again. And I say this every live I do. Folks, I know y'all don't like me saying it, but we got to go a different route. Stop voting Democrat. Stop voting Republicans that go in and don't vote the way you want them to vote. When I say that, I'm talking about them damn rhinos. The rhinos, the Mitch McConnells, fish face. Telling you now. Telling you. Everybody freaking out about what happened 2 weeks ago at the speech Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe made. Yeah. He's telling you. He's cloaking. He's telling you his true story. He's showing you his true colors. But if you're not listening, you just think it's a speech. But he just called the Republicans, conservatives, he called y'all out. What y'all gonna do? Y'all domestic terrorists, and we coming after you. And we ain't scared. We done came after Trump, Mar-a-Lago. What? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nothing. They showing you. They got the alphabet crew in their back pocket, so they gonna do whatever the hell they tell them to do. they still, what's that dude name from the War Room? The short, not the one I be listening to, but what's that dude name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, they come to me. They going after every mainstream conservative, mainstream Republican that speaks out. Especially if you start talking about the Great Reset. Especially when you talk about Klaus Schwab. Oh, they coming after your ass. Especially if you got any kind of airplay. TV, internet, YouTube. Hell, YouTube, they'll shut you down. I know that for a fact. And you don't have to be famous. You don't even have to have followers. You say the wrong thing, they shut your ass down. So whoever watching this, get ready. Get ready. They probably had this video down by next tomorrow. If not Monday. And I'm just telling you guys, I mean, I get it. I get it. We all in this normalcy bias where we just don't think about, oh shit, we so close to being annihilated. What can we do? I get that. I'm thinking right now while I'm talking to you. What is the contingency plans? I mean, when the collapse, if it kicks in, and the reason why I thought you talking about a nuclear war, now you talking about collapse. Dude, all that is connected. Hell, the damn stock market just crashed last week. I don't think it can crash anymore. I need to make a phone call and see what kind of 401k I got now. Probably ain't nothing up in that thing. Who knows? I mean, think about it. The collapse, if it hits sooner than later, but it is coming. Just think about it. Food shortages like that you have never seen before. I'm talking about whatever you grab in the store, that's it. It ain't gonna be no more next week, next month. It's just collapse. And think about it. If this war kicks off, y'all not thinking about all those nuclear plants that we have in the United States that ain't gonna have nobody to maintain them. Ain't gonna be nobody up there controlling what's going on in these nuclear plants. What do you think's gonna happen? Them bitches gonna explode. Them bitches gonna melt down. It's gonna be a clusterfuck. You get what I'm saying when I say that. I mean, it's gonna be hell. And I'm just sitting here thinking about it while I'm talking to you. And the only thing we sitting here thinking about is racism. Oh, white man. Oh, white supremacy. Man, if y'all don't get that shit out y'all mind right now, we need to try to work together. I done told y'all before, we need to work together to calm these millionaires, billionaires, politicians, congressmen down before we won't be here no more. Black or white. We gonna be like that, it's gonna almost be like that damn movie, Artificial Intelligence. Y'all seen that? Artificial Intelligence? About the kid that was a robot that wanted to be human or whatever. The end of that movie. You remember the end of that movie when everybody was wiped the hell out and the aliens just came over here, or better yet, started trying to figure out our history, or better yet, knew our history. You've seen the movie, and if you ain't seen Artificial Intelligence, look, go rent it on Netflix or Amazon Prime. It's a good movie now. It's a very touching movie. It's a very well-played movie now. I won't knock it. I give it a 9.5 because I cried at the end because, you know, everybody was dead. Yeah, I'm sensitive. So what? And who cares what you think? While I'm on the subject, another good movie y'all need to see, because it's subliminally telling you what the hell going on, is The Contractor. Yeah, y'all need to rent that on Prime, man. That thing fire. The Contractor. Y'all need to get that. Y'all need to rent that out. Y'all need to check that out. But I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on, but starvation is gonna be through the roof. Talk about a zombie apocalypse. I mean, I had a guy laugh at me when I told him. I said, hell, without no food, after about 15 to 20 days, 30 days top, and you hungry, folks gonna start talking about cannibalism. Can you imagine that? And the guy was like, oh man, that ain't gonna never happen. I'll die before that happen. Okay. You starving and your kids starving. Okay. All right. Don't come to my house. I might shoot you because you start talking about, hey man, let's talk, man. I'm hungry. After 30 days, I'm just gonna throw you a hot pocket. Tell you eat it cold. If we got any energy, electricity, but we won't because that's gonna be shut down. So I want y'all to imagine that. No lights, no no energy, no electricity. Your food is getting spoiled in the refrigerator. Have y'all ever just sat back and think about it? I know y'all think about it during a storm and the lights are out for about 8-9 hours and y'all waiting for the lights to come back on. Think about 9 days. How about 9 weeks? How about 9 months of no electricity? Something to think about. And y'all do need to look up the global vaults, seed vault. The global seed vault. These globalists, the Klaus Schwabs, the New World Order. Let me tell you something. I didn't pick up on it till 2 years ago. I didn't peep game. But these folks for the last 15, 20 years, is it in Iceland? They have an underground seed vault of every seed of every fruit and every vegetable stored. So if something happened, an apocalypse, which means a nuclear war, if it came down to it, they could regrow every plant, every edible plant, or whatever. Yeah, every plant, food plant, whatever, seeds, that they got them and they can regrow them after an apocalypse. Did you know that? I know you didn't know that. We're not going to be here, but the millionaires and billionaires, they're going to be here to restart everything if they don't die. But I think that Mr. Putin has not thought about that and know how to get him. Get him! Just like that dude with the messed up teeth. Got him! What's that dude's name? Got him! Oh, let me do it real quick. How you be saying, got him! Got him! Anyway, let me stop. People, pray. Pray. Because you folks not playing. They still trying to mess around with the foods. Did y'all hear about last week, right? Y'all heard about last week about another food processing plant just blew up, just on fire. A petroleum refinery plant in Louisiana last week caught on fire. Where's the alphabet crew now? No, they going after them white folk. They going after conservatives, white supremacists. They going after you MAGA folks, you Trump supporters. They going after them. They ain't studying that our food processing plants are burning down. They not studying the fact that our fuel is refineries getting blown the hell up. That ain't important to them. It's not important to this administration. But I know some of y'all dumbasses is going to sit right up there in midterms, going to vote these damn same Democrats up in there that's screwing shit up. Yeah, I said it. And then you're going to be sitting there voting on these Republicans that were rhinos that didn't do a damn thing for y'all on the Republican side and the Democratic side. Y'all going to vote them folk right back in. It's time for some new faces. It's time for some, hell, y'all going to be pissed, but I think them folk that be screaming MAGA, make America great again, I'm with it. Make America great again. I'm serious because we suck. Everybody hate us. Everybody around the world can't not stand the United States, except Mexicans. Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke. I'm sorry if that offended you. Okay, but it's serious though. I mean, look at the damn border. Who coming over here? Mexicans, Hispanics. Okay, there's some Arabs in the mix too, some Haitians too, because they know the United States is the best country to be in, especially running from communism. Speaking of that, I gotta tell y'all this story right quick. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing just in case they watch, but I'm gonna say it. But just about 3 weeks ago, I'm sitting here on the farm doing my thizzle, and I had my hard hat on. So one of the workers came up to me. We never spoke before. He comes up to me. He said, "Hey, let me ask you a question." I said, "What's that?" "What's that on your hard hat?" I said, What's on my hard hat? What, you see a fly? A spider?" "I don't deal with them spiders." "You see a big ass spider?" He's like, "No." "What does that say?" "Let's go, Brandon." "Yeah, what about it?" "Do you know what that means?" "Of course I know what it means. If I didn't know what it means, I wouldn't have it on my hard hat. What's up?" "Man, how you gonna say that? So you voted for Trump?" "I mean, why would I vote for a pedo?" "What?" I said, "Why would I vote for a pedo? I mean, come on, man. Everybody knows he's a pedo. Have you seen the diary? Have you seen the videos of what's on the laptop? That got nothing to do with it. Hunter don't have nothing to do with Biden." I said, "That's his son." I said, "So if you ain't seen the laptop, then you didn't know that he was all connected into that too. You know, the 10% for the big guy." "Oh, man, he ain't never say that. He ain't never said." I said, "I can show you. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it." I said, "But you brought this up in my face about let's go, Brandon. So let me at least tell you. Let me show you. I don't want to see it, man. You can't believe everything you see on the internet." I said, "Well, you can't believe everything you see on the TV. "Well, the TV, yeah, it ain't about the TV. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. You heard it, and you like Trump. What he said about, you heard he said about what he said about Obama." "Nah, what did he say about Obama?" "He called Obama the N-word." "Well, hell, when we get mad at each other or we tripping, we always call each other the N-word. That's different. We black. We can do that. We can do that." I said, "Oh, you can do that?" I said, "So Trump called Obama the N-word. Okay. Can you pull it up on the internet or can you pull it up on your phone? Because I want to see this. Look, let me tell you something. Anytime you call a black man a communist, that's the N-word." I said, I couldn't do nothing but just stare at him. I'm just like, "Are you serious, man?" Yeah, I'm serious." I said, "Dude, that technically he is. I mean, he's a Marxist." "Man, I don't want to hear that." I said, "Let me show you." "I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it." "What you mean you don't want to see it?" "Hey, I'd rather look at my watch. What time is lunch? What time is lunch? Lunchtime." I'm like, "Dude, let me show you right quick. I don't want to see it. And stop calling Joe a pedo." I said, "He is. I can show you that too. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to talk. Bye." You see what I'm saying? That's called cognitive dissonance. All right? It's called Stockholm Syndrome. This is what we up against. And I'm pissed. I haven't bought a T-bone in a month. And I got to see him deal with this guy. So I'm already irritated because I can't eat no damn cow meat like I want to. Because, you know, I eat at least, you know, some red meat at least twice a month. I can't even do that because of the price of food. And I got to listen to this guy talk about and refuse to understand and don't want to see any kind of documents, anything that I can show him to make him change his mind. And I'm pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no red meat in my life hardly no more. Because of your man, Sleepy Joe. So I'm pissed. I know y'all pissed too. So, anyway, check this out, y'all, because this is going to explain everything about the meat and about you, your stank ass, eat bugs. Because this is all about eating bugs. You going to eat bugs. one way or the other. They don't want you to eat red meat. That's why they're making it so hard to eat red meat, because the price of red meat is going up through the roof. And guess what? It's because of y'all. I'm just messing around. But yeah, if you saw my last videos, these folks want you to eat bugs. They want to get you off red meat. They want to get you off the cow because the cow is killing the CO2 and all that blah, blah, blah. Man, whatever, dude. We don't got time to hear all that. You know what? I want to show you the video. I'm not going to show you the video. I'll do that some other time. Maybe next week. Let me see how this video go first. But like I said, Yuval Harari, Klaus Schwab, the Davos Group. Matter of fact, I know you're saying, well, who the hell is Klaus Schwab? You know what? Let me show you. This is Klaus Schwab. No, excuse me. That's Yuval Harari. Yuval Harari right here, guys. Yes, you see that? That guy does not like you. He wants to get rid of you. You're a peasant. Klaus Schwab. This is Klaus Schwab, folks. World Economic Forum. These guys go out. Well, this guy right here tells everybody around the world, government entities, of how we're going to push this agenda of controlling the world. Getting you off red meat, getting you off the cow, getting you off chicken. We're going to pass laws to get you to lay off of it and die, and better yet, eat bugs. At the same time, be worried about nuclear war, World War III. You see the game? And my brothers and sisters in these Democrat states, I don't know what it is, these Democrat cities or states, we are too worried about, I don't even know what the hell we worry about. We worry about respect. I'm going to just say it like that. We shooting one another. We killing one another. It ain't fair. Racism. Hell, we racist towards each other then, if that's the case, because violence in California, LA, is through the roof. Homelessness is through the roof in LA, Chicago, even in Washington, D.C. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But y'all fight with one another, killing one another, my own people. When is it going to stop? A dude just, I don't know his name, but a brother just died a week ago in Atlanta, and he was trying to stop gun violence and bring the community together, and his ass gets shot at some club or bar. Coming out of it, shot him for no reason. Why is that? We have our own problems. But if you say anything about Trump, y'all want to fight and beat up a white guy because he a Trump supporter. And then go right back in the hood and shoot one another up or beat up one another. That ain't right, folks. It's not. You should be embracing anyone who voted for Trump. You should be giving that man a hug. Because guess what? Gas was low. Food was low. I mean, the price of food was good. The only thing that was high and I was complaining about was damn near oxtails. I cannot look, oxtails expensive. I mean, I remember when oxtails were $2.99 a pound. Them damn things $10.99 a pound now. That ain't fair. So I'm pissed off about that because I ain't had no oxtails in almost a year and a half. Thanks to Sleepy Joe. Thanks because of inflation. Damn, I want me some oxtails. Okay, anyway, I'm going in the Jag. But violence, homelessness have skyrocketed. I think they said up to 42% in the last year. 42% in the last year. That's impossible. That is ridiculous. But look, it's so much I want to talk about and so much I want to say, but I'm not trying to make no long video. I'm not. But before I let y'all go, get what? I got to show you about some of the things we got to deal with in the hood in Chicago, Washington D.C., L.A., some states that's got Democratic mayors. I'm not calling no names, especially here in Georgia. We got a Republican, governor, but y'all done scared the shit out of him. He don't like doing nothing. Trump done called him out. That did it. Democrats after him, Trump after him. That done did it. So he just quiet. He just do stuff on the side. Don't know how long he gonna be in office. But I'm telling you, I don't want that fat chick up in there. Stacey Abrams in Atlanta. I don't want that fat chick. I'm telling you. She's a Marxist globalist. Klaus Schwab done dropped. Not Klaus Schwab, I'm sorry. What's his name? George Soros done dropped money on her. Drop money. Oh shit. Scared me again. Damn it. That dude right there is a billionaire. That's George Soros. Billionaire. He done dropped lots of money on that campaign. Let me get him off the screen. Matter of fact, check this out. Boo! Ha ha! I'm sorry. Why is all the ugly old folks got all the money? Huh? But anyway, let's get back to business. I might come on next week, talk more about this, but we got to calm down on the violence, Chicago. We got to calm down on the violence, L.A., San Francisco, the fentanyl overdose. We got to come together. Check out my man Owen Schroer. This was on his show, The War Room. Owen Schroer. And watch how he just break this down. I mean, you just got just watch. Check this out.
It's funny, nobody wants to live in these Democrat hellholes anymore. They're all moving to Florida and Texas and Montana and conservative areas as quickly as possible. But Democrats think they're doing a good job. And they think they should be running the country. But surely not every Democrat city is that bad, right? I mean, let's check in on Chicago. Chicago's certainly doing much better, right? Guys, give me clip 6 here from Chicago if you could. See what we have here. Oh, just some families hanging out on the street, hanging out with their kids on the street. Another neighbor coming by. Oh! And just a neighborly drive-by shooting with the kids right there, too. And the woman holding the kid gets shot, too. And the guy gets out of the car. This is broad daylight, right in the middle of the street. Just shoots up a family with the kid right there in the streets. Chicago. Democrats. Now, it's pretty obvious here. If the Democrats refuse to be honest and relinquish control over our lives, then, the simple, amicable solution is let's just have a two-state solution, if you will. And you have Republican America and Democrat America. And of course, I've explained a million times why that'll never happen, because the entire Democrat ideology is based off of controlling other people. And so if they don't have Republicans to tell how to live their life, then they have nothing. They just live in their own squalor, their own puke, their own filth all day long, like in Chicago and California, where you're sitting on the streets with your kid and somebody drives by and kills you. It's really a shame we have to live like this, isn't it?
You know what I'm talking about, folks? That's sad. Shot a woman with her baby in broad daylight. Shout out to Owen Schroer. He's the only one bringing you the real news of what's going on around the world, around the United States. That's sad. In Chicago. Speechless. It's depressing. You turn on the news, that's all you see. Wherever you are, that's all you see. That's all you see. Things have got to change. Things got to change because what gets me is that people from California, Democrat state, people from Chicago, Democrat state. I see all your tags down here in Georgia. I see so many LA tags, Los Angeles tags, Chicago, New York. I see them all. And you come down here for a better life. You come down here for low taxes. You come to the red states for low taxes, no crime damn near. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your damn rent to go up. You're paying high-ass rent in New York, Chicago, L.A. You come down here and you scream, ooh, that's cheap. Ooh, that's cheap. I hate it when y'all do that. That ain't shit cheap down here. Stop saying that. Stop it. Valley, don't come down here and move down here and your ass vote Democrat. I'm telling you now. And that's one of the dumbest things ever. If you come to a state because of low taxes, decent rent, or low rent, everything is cheap. Okay, fine. Shut the hell up. Don't say nothing. And don't vote Democrat. You vote the way the state votes, so you keep everything halfway normal. You come down here and y'all change stuff and y'all want to, hell, my damn car insurance went up because y'all be the ones that have the most accidents. You come down here and you think you can drive and you can't drive and you think you can just cut someone off and all of a sudden you done cause a 10-car pileup. And then you get in court and you lie, saying it wasn't your fault when it was your damn fault. That's what pisses me off. When I see a New York tag, I slow the hell down. I just back off of him. He gonna do something stupid. There's some Florida chicks too. Every Florida tag I see is a chick behind it. I slow down too. And that's a Republican state. I don't know what's going on about that part, but California, New York, I slow the hell down. I mean, like, let's see what this fucker gonna do. What are you doing? Slow down some more. Back up off of him. What is he doing? You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get in an accident, and then I gotta see him go to court, and the dude lying, and then it goes to damn trial. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. But you get what I'm saying. It's a waste of time. So all that I'm going to say, I'm going to end it off, but all that I'm going to tell you is this. You Democrats that move to these red states, I'm going to say it again. Stop voting the way you voted when you was in New York or California. You got to vote different. If you like the way you live now, if you moved out your state, don't change your vote. Vote red, vote Republican, whatever. Okay? Plain and simple. Or move your ass back to New York, move your ass back to L.A. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I got to say about the situation. Okay? All right? But look, I'm getting sleepy. You know how I do. Thank you for coming out. Just thank y'all for coming out. Because if it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you for coming out to the Guerrilla Thinking Project. Because without y'all, I wouldn't do this once a month. Let's just hope I don't get a strike. There's a good chance I might do. But thanks for coming out. All my peoples. Thank you. Y'all be blessed. Like and subscribe if you like this. I'm still a beginner. About this, But thank you for coming out. Take care. I'm out. Peace.